broadcast. With that, now we are moving forward in this broadcast. Also joining us is Haim Etgar, who is an Israeli journalist. We will get another perspective to this entire war. Thank you so much for taking out your time and for speaking to NewsX. We appreciate it. Sir, if I can start off by getting what Israel now thinks of US's recent comments on coming out from the war and from that region. They said that they do not care if the Strait of Hormuz remains closed. The other countries can in fact deal with it. They've also stated that there seems to be no need for a nuclear deal with Iran, and US has achieved its military objectives, and now within 2 to 3 weeks they will likely move out. How does Israel look at this, sir?
Yeah, first of all, I have to comment on what I've heard right now, which is, it's just wrong. I mean, calling this horrific regime that kills its own people, that literally ruined the Middle East and ruined Lebanon, is attacking Saudi Arabia, the Emirates, Oman, Qatar, and calling it this guy, it's like referring to the Nazis, to the German Nazis, as the right side, and to the Allies during the Second World War as the wrong side. And this guy has it wrong, I'm shocked to hear it. We're talking about a regime that is corrupt, is paying likely 5 to 10% of the population to keep its regime going, while 80 to 90% of the population, these are facts, they want to overthrow the regime, which is demonic, which is against human rights, against women's rights, and it's undiscriminately killing its own people. So how could these people be the righteous people, and the people trying to change the situation, bring this horrific regime to an end, be the wrong people? This is crazy, and this is happening in some places all over the world. And this person has so many facts wrong. In America, Republicans are supporting the war, and there's a lot of places around the world that true Iranians, not paid Iranians, and not people who are paid by all kinds of anti-Israeli, anti-American factors, are standing side to side next to Trump and next to the Israeli government that is doing a holy war for the whole world. We are changing the Middle East for the better. We are taking this cancer called the Iranian extreme regime out of the equation. So first of all, we have to get that straight. This guy was talking for, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, saying horrific, unbelievable things. Let me see this person live one day in Iran and saying something against the Iranian government. He would be executed on spot, and he knows that. Wow, it's unbelievable. But let me answer your question.
Right.
We understand, and it is totally understandable. It will take time to topple this regime in Iran. But we are doing the work. The Israeli government, the Israeli army, and Donald Trump, God save him. He's a great guy. Maybe one of the biggest leaders of the new era. They are doing it step by step. And he talked about the unfortunate killing and the school that got hit. We are talking about a full-scale war, and he could point out one mistake made by this crazy force of nature pounding the Iranian terror regime. And that shows you how careful and how precise the American and Israeli forces are acting right now in Iran. So put that aside. And we know it's going to take time. We know it's not going to be easy. And whoever thinks it's going to happen by 1 day or 2 days is, of course, is not seeing the whole structure. When you topple a regime like that, like the Nazi regime, like the communist regime were toppled, it took time. But it is happening right now by putting aside Hezbollah, by putting aside in the future the Houthis, by putting all those evil forces, the anarchist evil forces who are ruining their own country, destroying them. It takes time. And you were talking about about Hormuz. I believe that this is a critical point for Donald Trump. And I believe that he will not give up that critical point because we know that he is well thought about when it comes about energy and it comes about oil. So, and he spoke about 2-3 weeks. We're talking about that span of time. So I do believe that we will see heavy military performance made by the Americans to get that point done, as Donald Trump has spoken years ago. We see an interview 30 years ago have just arisen again of Donald Trump talking about Iranian oil and the fact that the oil is governed by people who are doing wrong, who are doing horrific things with that money, not for their own people in Iran, but for a specific part of their regime, which is corrupt. And as the gentleman before has said, but he grasped it in a wrongful manner.
Right, sir. I am sorry to interrupt you, sir, but we have a paucity of time. But I thank you for bringing your perspective to this entire issue.